Obviously had Jordan before, gonna get Billy on now, speak to him about his upcoming fight on Kingdom. Let me just invite him.
Hello, mate.
Yo, how's it going? You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's good to finally get on with you.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. Looking forward to it. How's your camping not been going, mate? You're all good?
No, it's been going boss, yeah. Been getting loads of work in with Tim and H down at Trident, getting over to Aspire as well. Getting loads of work in there, started the new S&C programme with Femi. That's going good. So, yeah, I mean, if any fighter says the camp's going perfect, then they're bullshit and I don't care what they say, but yeah.
Yeah, everyone likes to say they're in not good shape, but they're enjoying camp. Are they bullshitting there when they say they're enjoying it?
Yeah, definitely.
So as ever, to start out there, mate, can you talk about your start into the sport?
Yeah, well, I've been around fighting since I was 10, 11. My dad got me into karate because I wasn't quite old enough to go to the local boxing gym. But karate just wasn't doing it for me. You know, it's great for technique, but it's not really a contact sport. So I hit 12, 13, and then I was able to go to the boxing gym, which I loved. You know, I've really got to hand it to my dad for taking me every day. Loved the boxing. Boxed from 13 till I was 18, and then my local gym shut down, and I was lost a bit, to be honest. Getting into the wrong crowds, doing the wrong stuff, as you do as a young lad, and then luckily enough, I ended up being good friends with Danny Roberts, who then took me to Aspire, which I then got in contact with Tim again because Tim boxed for my old club, and from there it's just been loving it.
Yeah. So you'd say like MMA's been quite beneficial for you then, considering where you was after your gym shut down.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Got me back on track, and I was lost without it. I didn't realise how much I love the fighting game, whether it be boxing, Muay Thai, which I've dabbled in, and now the MMA, which has stole me heart.
Yeah. Did you kind of take it for granted when you first started?
Yeah, I was a bit naive to it, you know, with it being boxing. I always boxed and I always seen the ground game, and I always thought, you know, that shit doesn't work as you do it, like you do, you know what I mean? But I've got humbled real quick in the gym by getting taken down, lads, off me weight and not being able to get back up. So, you know, from there it was like, yeah, wow, I need to learn this shit.
Yeah. It's a whole new game, innit? Like, as you
Definitely.
say, boxing's one thing, but mixing in all of the kind of disciplines in one is, you know, like as you say, humbles you because you think you'd be able to do it, but
100%.
you know what I mean? So let's talk about your last fight when you were at Kingdom. You got a very quick win. Was that sort of what you envisioned happening? Was that part of the plan, or did you want to spend more time in there?
No, definitely. Every time I go into the cage, I'm always looking for the finish. You know, I carry power in both hands. I carry power in my left and my right hand. So I knew that as soon as one of them landed on the chin, then it was going to be over soon.
Yeah. With this next one, you're looking to go more of a distance or to get that experience in, or as you say, there's always.
As I said, then it's like, yeah. I'd love to show more of my game. You know, I've been working so much on the ground game and me wrestling ever since I joined Trident with H, Tim, Steve. So I'd love to show more of that side of me, you know, that side of me Arsenal. But didn't get a chance to there. And yeah.
Do you think that creates more intrigue when you're finishing the fights quick and people are like, oh, wonder what else this lad's got, or
No,
do you reckon that
no, definitely, yeah. It's coming from the boxing background, I'm always going to be looking for the finish, the knockout. That's it's in my heart. But I would, as you said, I would love to show the skills that I've been taught by HD, everyone else down at the gym. Me takedowns, me jits game. We got me blue belt a few months ago. So at that, but finishing the fight is what I'm come to do.
Yeah, and of course, as they say, no one wants to come and just see like a boredom fight, do they? Everyone wants to see entertaining fights and
Exactly.
knocking people out in the first round.
100%. When you're watching me, I'm always bringing violence. That's a dead set.
Yeah. So move on to your current fight then, coming up next few weeks. You've got Matty Weedall. He's 3-1. What's your thoughts on him as an opponent?
Tim come to me with the match saying that Gav's put that down. Matty's 3-1. I don't really know much about him. I've seen little bits of clips about him. I don't know about the calibre that he's fought. But he's got a positive record, 3-1. You've got to respect every opponent that you stand in there and do the dance with. But I'm pretty confident that once he feels the power, he's going to want to shoot, and we've got a lot of planning for that.
Yeah. And to sort of go off that, then you said you watched a bit of his, his fights and that. Your first fight, you obviously fought him as a debutant. So how was that going from not being able to watch any material at all to being able to actually look at a few fights now?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I've been in the fight game now for quite some time with the boxing, and you're going to get all different types of styles, and I feel like focusing on your own style and what you can do best is the way forward, personally. And I leave all the analytic stuff to me coaches. So
put a lot of belief in your coaches and feel.
Oh no, definitely.
What you need. Yeah. So sort of to go off that then, you've sort of highlighted it a bit, but can you highlight your coaches and some of your team at Trident?
Yeah, so down at Trident, you've got jiu-jitsu coaches and MMA coaches, Tim, H and Steve. Me and Tim have been, we've known each other now for years, and it was one of the main reasons I did join Trident, because he started the coaching down there. Trident's quite a new gym. It's only been open 2-3 years now, and it's grown massively. You've got Harry McKnight, one of the best black belts in the UK. Steve, you've got Tim with the striking, and as you know yourself, Tim Barnett, you're not getting much better striking coaches than that.
Yeah.
And also, I'm down at Aspire loads as well. Thankful for Dean, as Phil, all welcome me in with open arms down there. And anytime I can get in there, the lads on the mat, it's perfect.
Yeah. Picking up a lot of experience everywhere you go.
No, definitely.
Yeah. So next one I want to talk about is your activity going forward. I'm assuming you won't look past your opponent, but what sort of activity are you looking to do going forward for the rest of the year? Lost you a bit there.
Cool, yeah.
There you go, go on, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. What was the question? Sorry.
In terms of like activity and that after the fight, obviously you're not overlooking Matty, but what sort of activity are you looking forward to the next?
Yeah, definitely not overlooking my opponents. I've made that mistake in the past, and I've learned off that. So we're looking to get through August 1st, and then, depending on how the fight goes, if I'm still fresh, then I'm looking to fight straight after it. Get shorter camps, straight back in. If not, then we'll look at the end of the year. I know UKFC coming on in September as well. They've had a shout. So there's loads of options going, but I'm not in no rush. You know, I'm just looking to learn my craft and get some good wins.
Yeah, September looks like it's going to be a crazy month. So
Oh,
you've got UFC there, you've got FCC in there as well. Golden Tiff.
Definitely.
There's probably loads more that I'm not
The UK
onto
amateurs,
right now.
the UK amateur scene's absolutely it's flying at the minute. It's boss.
Yeah, it's unbelievable the talent that's coming through it, you know, and you see now like the PFL like fighters getting signed there to go to the Shaver.
Yeah, it's fucking boss.
Unreal. Rafael UK who's just being signed to PFL as well.
I
So
know
it's
I know PFL. It's another great organisation. You've got Brendan Loughnane making loads of waves in there, and I think from that it's definitely going to build loads of more UK fighters going to end up on there, and it's good to see.
yeah, definitely
Opening
bring
doors.
more. Yeah, definitely bring more organisations. I think this is the first time PFL's come over, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
I think that's big as well. You would have UFC over here, Bellator comes over. You know, it's just
Definitely. Other than the US and other countries, it's going to be the UK up there with running the MMA scene.
yeah, 100%. So I've got some random questions for you. The first two are fight related, and the other three are a few random ones.
Yeah.
So the first one, who's your favourite fighter?
Your favourite fighter of all time, or at the minute?
Let's say at the minute.
At the minute, I would have to go. I love Sean O'Malley because I love the style he brings. He's always bringing entertainment to it. Always looking for the finish. I'm loving Tom Aspinall as well. You know, obviously he's fighting tomorrow. He's on the verge of a title. Another one for the UK. It's a tough choice at the minute. There's a lot of great fighters out there.
Right. What I want you to do now, so let's say Tom Aspinall. Actually, we'll do both. Let's do Tom Aspinall first. If you could pick any fighter from like the old era in heavyweight for Tom to fight to make an intriguing matchup, who would you pick?
I'm gonna have to go with Cain Velasquez in his prime. I think that would be a great fight. Definitely be a tear up there.
Yeah, that would be a sick fight. That, you know, that'd be unreal.
Free Cain.
In terms of Sugar Sean, who would you put him against?
Obviously cliche, but if he moved up to featherweight and Conor was still fighting around the featherweight, I think that would be just a crazy fight. But even his fight coming up now with Peter Yan, that you know, found out that yesterday. That's such a quality fight that I'd be looking forward to that as well.
I've seen a lot of people question the matchmaking about that. What's your opinion on it? Like going from just one ranked person to the number one contender.
It is a bit. I know what you're saying. It's a bit on the edge, but he's been in the UFC for a few years now. You know, if he wasn't getting them type of fights, people would still say, "Well, why is he fighting? Why isn't he getting that level of jump?" You know, he's took out a few good names now. Where maybe could have went mid top 10 instead of jumping straight to number one. But I still think it's going to be a great fight.
Yeah, got to assume that his contract is renewed as well, because he didn't say for a while I won't be fighting like ranked people, so he must have got one hell of a contract. Like,
yeah, but he's got a smart team around him. Obviously pointing him in the right direction, advising him not to take them fights early on in his career where he's not getting paid the money but he will be getting paid for now. But it's definitely a great move. Also with Paddy, like, you've got to respect his patience, not jumping into the UFC too early and biding his time to where now it's running perfect for him.
Yeah, it is. It's like the main sort of person everyone's looking at now, isn't he? You know what I mean?
No, definitely.
I don't know if he means to time it, but you know he's done it very well.
Yeah, Simon's been
So
great.
the next one is, so I don't know what you're like with call outs. It's not necessarily a call out that I'm asking for, but is there any fighters that intrigue you at your weight?
You know, I've only had two MMA fights, so I haven't really got the respect to be calling people out. But I just want to keep testing myself every fight. You know, it's cliche again, but I really do want to test myself and fight the best people that I can possibly fight. I'm in the amateur game to learn and better my craft, so I don't see the point in fighting people who you know you're going to beat. So anyone who's going to test me skills.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Like, I've heard a lot of fighters say it's cliche, and the two things that they say it with is what you've just said there, and I'm in the best shape of my life. The fighters only say that's cliche because people might not know how that actually feels. Like, you know you're in the best shape of your life, you know you want to be tested. Do you reckon that's why fighters say it's cliche, because people might be like, oh, here we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably because, you know, it's said more than often, but I don't know if everyone actually means it, because then they'll go and fight another bum, or you know. But this is serious. Like, I'm trying to, like, this is fucking, I'm out here to fight the best I can possibly fight.
Yeah, absolutely. So to move on with the very random question now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if animals could talk, so I want three things here. Which animal would have a Scouse accent? Which animal would have a Manx accent? And then, just because I spoke to Jordan before, which animal would have a Scottish accent?
Jordan's a good mate of mine as well. I know Jordan, good family friend. For the Scouse accent, the first thing that popped into me was a raccoon. I don't know why. Maybe just a little raccoon. It just looked funny with a little Scouse accent.
He's like little. Scousers are looked at as like thieves sometimes, aren't they? So,
oh no, yeah, I don't mean that. I'm not saying that. But if the shoe fits. A Manx accent, I'd have to go with a snake. I don't know why. It's the first thing that's popping. I'm just saying the first thing that's popping into my head. And a Scottish accent. I'd have to say a giraffe because of Jordan.
No, what, like, I don't know if you've seen the film Ferdinand about like the bull and that. There's a cow in it, and it's them cows that have, you know, the hair over the eyes.
yeah.
David Tennant does the voice of that, and that's like, anytime I can think of someone with like an animal with a Scottish accent, that comes to mind.
The cow comes straight up.
Yeah, the one that like.
Nah, I've not seen it, but you know, I've got a little bit of an sister there, so I have seen a lot of them cartoons. But no, I've not seen Ferdinand.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I've got two kids, so don't all have a go at me, all right? Next random question then. If your life was a video game, what cheat codes would you use?
I'd have to be the jetpack on GTA. It was my favourite growing up. I knew it off by heart. I could still probably tell you that now. I mean, having a jetpack cheat code just to whip out every now and then and just blast off to wherever you want, it'd be great.
Yeah. I honestly thought you were going to do something like, oh, I'll have a cheat code to make camp go quicker, or, you know, I'll have a cheat code to, if I'm not very blessed, you know.
You know, I mean, a cheat code for the weight cut would be great.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds it. Everyone loves the jetpack, don't they?
Yeah, fucking right.
And then the last random one, then, this is very random. You have to give up one. Brush your teeth or wipe your ass.
Whoa. It's tough on that. Wow. Either way, you're gonna smell. You know, it's like fucking. I'd have to say I'm not brushing my teeth because not wiping your ass. I just, you know, most people you fucking speak to don't fucking brush their teeth anyway. So, yeah, it'd have to be fucking, it'd have to be brushing my teeth, yeah. I don't think I could leave the toilet without wiping my ass.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
If anyone's just joined, I've just heard you say, I don't think I have to leave the toilet without wiping my ass. That'd be a mad thing for them to come into. But yeah, I mean, you can't, like, if you don't wipe your ass, you're eventually going to get a sore ass, aren't you? So,
Yeah,
like,
it's
it
a
needs to be
lose-lose
wiped.
situation, that.
They're the random questions and that anyway, mate.
That was fun, that.
Before I let you go, mate, do you have anyone you want to shout out? Team, sponsors, anything like that?
Yeah, shout out Gambaru. All the lad down at Gambaru for sorting me out, always looking after me. Put me on the spot now. Wellness Lab CBD, the lads down there who sponsored me since day one. 7 Figures, another one of my mates running. That's always supported me from day one. So yeah, just thank you.
Yeah. Although, mate, sometimes fighters go, ah, shit, you know, and just forget the sponsors, but that's a sick cap, that lad.
Yeah, it's not fresh, innit? Gambaru, they're on there now. Sail on as well.
So, man, there you go, everyone. Sail on there, get on it.
Use Billy the Kid as a code, 15% off.
There you go.
I'll sort you something out as well. I'll see you at the show and I'll sort you something out.
Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, mate, that's it. It's been a pleasure to chat with you, mate. And
yeah, short and sweet. It's nice.
We'll be there. Yeah, with these ones, I try not to make them too long. If it was one with me and Quinn, then we'll probably be there for like an hour or so. But
no, I'm sure we'll have more in the future.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you there on the day, mate.
You too. Thanks very much, Key.
Take it easy, mate.
See you soon. See you later.
Yeah.